Okay, as you can see, we are back for one last run at live store. Well, we're gonna finish this. I know how to do the last thing. We're gonna try to do the last thing. Hopefully, we can do it in run. Okay, ready? Let's go. Alright, let's see here. Are we live? Can you hear me? Hey, Fire Fam. It's your girl, Suzi. If you're new here to my stream, my live stream, if you will, is all about all things spooky and creepy, and you're in luck. We have an extra special treat for you all today. Rather than just covering videos and stories online like usual, this time I'll actually be exploring a haunted house. I heard they're planning to demolish the house soon, so I figured now's the time to take a look. But first, let me give you all a bit of an introduction. This house is pretty famous in my town. I heard there were some murders, like way back in the day. Well, maybe not murders, but a family of 3 used to live here and they just disappeared one day. And no one's lived here since, probably because it's haunted. Anyway, if you want more information, you can probably look it up on Wikipedia. It's a pretty famous house, so I think they have an article. So without further ado, let's get going. You approach the door, realizing that some of your work has been done for you. The boards covering up the front door must have been sturdy at some point, but at this point, not so much. They conveniently lie on the ground before you, seeming as though time and decay got the best of them. Of course, it's likely someone else had had the same idea as you as well. You gingerly place your hand on the doorknob, feeling no resistance. You turn. The creaking door opens surprisingly easy. I guess if you have ghosts as your security system, you probably don't need to lock your doors. Nero was hoping that I'd have to break into the window to get in or something. It doesn't seem like there's too much in the hallway, but let's have a closer look anyway before we venture further in. You turn your attention and camera towards a collection of professionally shot portraits in a mix of black and white and faded color. I'm guessing these are the family that lived here. Not to call anyone out, but it's kind of rude to scratch your daughter's face out like that. I hope they had backup, like those, what are those called, negatives? I hope they made a copy. Is that how those work? Okay, I guess this is probably the living room? You presume it must have been a place of love and gathering for the family once. Now just a bunch of rotting furniture covered in dust. Timeless designs maybe, but timely construction hardly. Well, let's see what clues we can find here. Okay, examine. Okay. Let's hope there's something juicy in here. Secret scandals and satanic sacrifices. The diary and immediately slowly disappointed. There are a few pages untouched by water stains and rips. Just about make out some of the writing. Let's see. Dear diary. The weather today was absolutely dreadful. All gloom and rain. I made a lovely salmon and cottage cheese jelly. Wow, gross. And boring. Does it get better? You look ahead several legible pages. There's a single page that's still somewhat readable, but just as the same sentence repeated ad nauseum. Where's my daughter? Where's my daughter? Where's my daughter? Where's my daughter? Don't know about you all, but I think this person might be looking for their daughter. Kind of weird considering they scratched their daughter out of all those photos in the hallway. But it doesn't seem to have anything new after this. It just goes on. Get the bookshelves. This one looks promising. You pull out a photo album and flip it over. Only to find the inside's completely destroyed, disintegrated, and a third adjective that starts with a D. Whoa, I didn't know old photos came out like that. Is that a thing that can happen normally to all these old-timey photos? Or is this a sign of ghost activity? I should probably Google that. You take a second glance at the books and you glance on something you didn't notice before. Hold up, what's this? You dust up the old tome that looks almost cartoonishly evil. Whoa, do you think they're like communing with demons in this house? Maybe they were like holding sacrificial rituals. Is that what happened to the missing daughter? Holy moly, we've cracked it, lads, ladettes, and friends. I don't think I should mess with demons. I mean, it's not like I'd be able to make any sense of it all. I guess we know the residents of this house were into some dark stuff, though. A wedding photo. You know, isn't it kind of weird that they took a picture in a church? I mean, considering all the demon books they have? I guess people can convert to all sorts of religions, even demon worshipping ones. Something big must have triggered that change. Okay, and then you're only... Ugh, this is foul. Fortunately for you lot, the people who make cameras haven't developed small or smell recording technology yet. But trust me, it's not pretty. Seems like we've got a traveler here. The postcards are from as close as New York and as far as Tokyo. Dang. Planes existed back then, or did they have to take like a boat? You gingerly remove the postcard from the fridge and flip them over to read the book. You're able to make out some of the post dates to compile a chronological reading order. They're all from a Bonnie, and they're addressed to a Martha. That's right, Martha was the name of the mother who lived here. Greetings from Rio. By now you must be settling into your wedded bliss. I'm envious. You love Buenos Aires. If you didn't have your hands full back home, have you chosen a name yet? How about Bobby after the baby's dear Aunt Bonnie? Haha. This Bonnie must have been Martha's sister then. Tokyo is amazing. I picked up a few darling outfits in Ginza. Send photos of Bobby wearing them for the first day of school. New York is just as you dream. Perhaps you should bring Bobby here sometime. Might be a good distraction from troubles at school. Woo, it's sweltering here in Bombay, but the food is fantastic. 9 is a difficult age, but I'm sure things will get better. Bombay? Oh, right. That's what Mumbai used to be called, huh? Anyway, that's the last of the readable postcards. It sounds like the parents were having some trouble with their daughter. You look over the postcards again. I'm pretty sure I've read all the legible ones, but a second look can't hurt. As you scan over the entire fridge, you notice the corner of the postcard peeking out from underneath the fridge. Sweet! You give it a tug and pull it, though tearing it slightly in the process. Let's see what we have here. Mom told me about Bobby. I'm so sorry, but I'm begging you, Martha, please don't. And of course, there's a big ink smudge there. Please don't. What? Summon demons? Sacrifice babies? Seasoned eggs with condensed milk? Inquiring minds want to know. You do a quick scan of the room and notice a doorway in the corner with the stairs leading down. That's probably the basement. Basement. Yeah. Whoa. You're not quite sure what to expect when you descend down the stairs. But this? We found a smoking gunfire, fam. It's hard to look at anything other than the pentagram drawn on the floor. It might have been otherwise a normal basement, but it's certainly a strong decor choice. Okay, there we go. Finally, it's come to this. A cherry on top of this adventure Sunday. Step in the circle. You're not sure what to expect when you hop right into the center of the pentagram. I don't know if this is just my imagination, but there's like this foreboding aura. It feels very concentrated in this area. You survey the surroundings from your vantage point, noticing that the candles surrounding the pentagram remain unlit. A vintage lighter lies on the floor within reach. Where light the candles? Well, here goes nothing. With more guts than common sense, you pick up the lighter. I wonder if this thing still works. After a couple of fruitless attempts, you finally manage to flicker the flame out of the lighter. You struggle to get all the candles lit, but before you can even step back to admire your work, you feel the same foreboding aura growing stronger and into a definitive presence. Whoa, fire fams, this is it. Demonic possession. Let's go. You almost even feel its weightiness upon you, just for a second before it seemingly disappears. Wait, was I just rejected by a demon? Come on, possess me. I'm a tasty girl. You still feel a bit hurt that you were rejected by a demon. In order to preserve your serenity and self-esteem, you decide not to approach the circle again. Like most places, please. Story changer. Okay, that's the same. Okay, we can leave. You survey your surroundings and wonder if you've seen enough. We're gonna leave. Well, I think that's all we're going to get out of this visit. So I expected to see some stuff when we first came into this house, but I gotta say, I definitely wasn't expecting to see a full-blown pentagram. In the basement. I think we can safely assume the family was into something dark, and it's very likely that contributed to their disappearance. There was definitely some energy when I stepped within the circle. I could almost make out a shape. I want to say it was humanoid. It didn't look totally human, but it was, it was a good facsimile of one. That's the impression I got anyway. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed I didn't get possessed. What a stream that would have made, huh? So what do you think? Was it actually going on in there? I guess start off by saying it was for sure something supernatural. I mean, aside from the incredibly obvious pentagram. It's probably something they were looking into for a while, like with all those demonology books in the living room and all. There must have been a big catalyst for them to go against their faith like that. If the postcards meant sorry, as in sorry your daughter disappeared, any loving parent would be desperate to get their daughter back by any means, I assume. Do you think that last postcard was a warning? Like for them not to mess with the spirits? But how would the aunt know that? Well, who knows what the rest of the sentence was. But someone must have gone terribly wrong with the ritual. That presence within the circle felt so raw and angry. What happened? Who was it? What if they just summoned the wrong thing? Some sort of demonic spirit, a murder spirit. And that's that. The spirit was trapped there, and that's why I felt that presence. But of course, all of this is speculation on my part, and maybe some presence. But of course, and maybe some of you disagree. So as far as the definitive truth of what happened to the family, I'm afraid that will remain a mystery. Till next time, it's your girl, Susie J13, signing off. Okay, that was our last one. We narrowly avoided getting possessed, which means we have completed the game entirely. We finished our checklist. I don't think anything special happens when we do that, but all the checks are checked. Yes, and now we can move on to the next game. Thank you for watching this. I've really enjoyed this game. I think it is fun. It's been fun finishing everything up. So yeah. Did all the things. We spotted a ghost, we spotted two ghosts, we spotted two ghosts and a demon, we got possessed, we narrowly avoided possession, we ventured down to the basement, we got mauled by a wild animal, we hosted the worst stream, we hosted the best stream, and we ran out of our screaming for our life. Until next time, thank you for watching. And this is Susie saying, I hope you have a really great day, and don't get possessed by a demon. Bye! Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed your time here and would like to see more, go ahead and start by hitting that subscribe button. We upload 2 days a week. On Mondays, it's Michael Monday, and on Saturday, it's Susie Saturday. If you want to see even more, we stream 4 days a week on our Twitch channel. It's Firebrand with 2 F's and 2 D's, just like it is here. On Tuesdays, it's Toss Up Tuesdays from 8 to 10 Eastern Time, where Michael plays a variety of games. On Friday, it's Friends Friday from 8 to 10 Eastern Time. That's where we get to play games with our community members. Oftentimes it's Among Us or Jackbox, and it's always a lot of fun. On Saturday, it's Susie Saturday from 8 to 10 Eastern Time, and that's where I get to play a game, oftentimes a story game, but you never know quite what will show up, but it's always a lot of fun, so I hope you can join me then. And Sundays, that's our series Sunday from 2 to 4 Eastern Time, and that's where we play through a longer game, no matter how long it takes. It's always a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. I love you so, so much. If you have the time, do those YouTube things like subscribe, ring the bell, you know the drill. And I will see you next time. Bye!